man, just do it. 2025, I'll be 2026. Like, what we doing with the excuses, bro? It's like, make your own opportunities. It's not going to be what you want it to be at first. Like, everybody thinks, oh, I'll throw a show, but I'm going to wait till I get like a big arena. Bro, that shit not going to happen, bro. Or like, people who hesitate to put out music, they're like, oh no, it has to be this, has to be that. Bro, there's people putting out music on GarageBand, recording on their headphones and shit, and that shit going viral. I'm not saying that's the quality thing to do, but you gotta start somewhere, so just do it.
I'm outside, a summer day here on the south side. The sun is setting, my friends telling me.
Man, I'm Sonny Ski. I'm an MC. I turn ideas into something, man. Rapper, hip-hop artist, raps.
As far as rap go, it's only natural. I explain my plateau and also what defines my name. So try my aim. I keep one deuce and 3, 4 fits to leave it 6 feet. Now our height's the same. 7 figures, my price unchanged. I let an A float a nickel.
It's turning nothing into something. It's like turning an idea that's not physical into the physical world. Like, literally, like making something where it wasn't before. So, you know, having an idea of music and a song idea and then putting it out there. It's like, all right, I need a beat. You know, if you make the beat yourself, you have someone else. It's just something that converts thought into reality. Super got into music and stuff like that. My first passion was drawing cartoons and stuff like that from like the youngest age. So ever since then, it's like, you know, I grew up with a disease called Alzheimer's disease. So tumors in my hands. So I was constantly having surgery. But even for me to like with my left hand, because I wasn't left-handed, I'm still not, but I was ambidextrous for a little bit as a kid. Just even me with my left hand, even if it didn't look good or nothing like that, it was just me like putting the pen to the page and like creating something like appealing to me, like my imagination, just letting it out there. So making cartoons as a kid for sure. Driving, you know, for those that don't know, I got my CDL, I'm a trucker. I ain't quit rap, but I got my CDL. You know, people saying quit, get it. But even before I had my CDL, like I would just drive around and I'll just play the beats and I'll just get ideas, just looking at my surroundings like, oh, hold on, I'll see a street sign name. I'm like, hold on, that just unlocked the memory. And it's just something, it's like I don't know, man, it's like a meditation for me just riding around. So, you know, I drive for a living at work. So it's like I'm constantly having all these ideas. So yeah, driving. Man, you know, first is like a man and just work ethic wise, you know, my father, because, you know, he chases the music dream too. Like he been at it for decades, you know, he's the reason I got into this. So even just look at him having a full-time job, taking care of 3 kids, and growing up every night he'd be in the studio or he'd be jamming out in the basement. So it's like for him there was no excuse and he's still doing it. So I think that, but you know, musically, you know, I gotta say TDE, Kendrick, Ab-Soul, you know, Lupe, you know, Jay, Nas, you know, they really inspire me musically, you know. I've just always been around it, so it's like, you know, growing up as a kid, I was just like, man, it just naturally happened. Like, I just thought everybody knew how to do some kind of music. So it's like my brother started playing drums, so I'm like, all right, I gotta figure out something. So I started DJing at first. My grandpa, he was a DJ. So he let me use his old laptop and stuff like that. And then my dad, he got me a little MIDI controller and stuff so I could play around with it. So it just developed from that into making beats. And then, you know, rap battling at school, then it just turned to being a rapper. So yeah. Willie the Kid, that's the OG, man. Come on, man. Willie the Kid, Troy Caesar. I really want to work with Sango, like that dude Sango making songs for Drake, like Frank Ocean and all that, man. He's crazy, legend. Like Stephen Malcolm. I'm drawing a blank, but yeah, God's Kitchen, Rant Rule. I already said Troy, but yeah, just a few. What I'm not expecting, you know, a lot of things that happened this year, like, you know, I made a song called Rap Rap Sophisticated Wilder Sweet Lean On. It just went viral. I dropped it last January, so almost 2 years ago. I dropped it, but no one really, you know, no one really gave a shit about it till like this year, like in a few months ago. Then it just blew up again now. So it's kind of like, it's not in my hands, it's in God's hands. So it might not be timing for something now, but you know, I just dropped the project, so I'm on that. So it's like there could be songs off that next year that just go crazy, or I get a opportunity I wasn't even expecting. So I mean, just keep my head down, work. God gonna bless me. You're not ready yet. Because I think back then I was really spiteful. I didn't really verbalize it a lot, but I was kind of like, man, that should be me. Like, it's my time. Like, I've been doing this for years. That's all I do. Because I really gave up, like, my adolescence chasing it. Everybody's at, parties and stuff like that, doing this, doing that. I stayed in the basement, all my boys and people like, oh, you a lame, oh, what you doing? Come outside. But I was like, no, I got to do it. So I was thinking, because I had the work ethic, that it's just gonna happen. But really, it's like, no, I had to grow as a man. I had to, because the music I'm making back then, my beliefs have changed a lot. So it's like, you may think that, oh, now's the time, but it's not. You're not ready. Keep working. Man, just do it. Like, bro, like 2025, I'll be 2026. Like, what we doing with the excuses, bro? It's like, make your own opportunities. It's not going to be what you want it to be at first. Like, everybody thinks, oh, I'll throw a show, but I'm going to wait till I get like a big arena, bro. That shit not going to happen, bro. Or like, people who hesitate to put out music, they're like, oh no, it has to be this, has to be that. Bro, there's people putting out music on GarageBand, recording on their headphones and shit, and that shit going viral. I'm not saying that's the quality thing to do, but you got to start somewhere, so just do it. Yeah.
I'm the regular guy within a regular mind.